Hey guys, so for today's video I'm going to be finally talking about and giving my thoughts on Miitomo and my Nintendo that were recently discussed about the at the Nintendo recent investors meeting. That sentence completely made sense, but I think you understood what I was saying. Like, I feel like I'm excited for it, but at the same time it's like one of those things where, like, you guys know how much of a fangirl I am of Nintendo, but I do logically think like, how is this gonna work? Is this gonna be good? I'm not giving my hopes up kind of thing. So let's just break it down and talk about this in bits and pieces, and we will discuss. Pre-registration for Miitomo will be starting February 17th, and then you'll receive a notification of when you can actually, like, sign up for your account, because it's going to be officially releasing in March, and it's supposed to be an app experience, like social interaction. I feel like I want to compare it to Tomodachi Life in a way, because, like, if it's, you know, you create your own character and you interact with other Miis and kind of like a friend experience, from what I understand, it's going to be able to be linked with my Nintendo. Okay, so if we're going to have, like, your Nintendo Network ID merging with this My Nintendo, like, everything, I feel like, you know, Miitomo is going to be its own separate thing because it's like a social interaction. I understand that. But you need to make that My Nintendo and Nintendo Network ID, I feel like, one account. So you have your friends list, so on both the 3DS and the Wii U, or, you know, coming up with the NX, I mean, you'll just be able to add a friend, and your friend is instantly yours when they accept. I know they got the Nintendo Network ID on the 3DS, but it's just like, it still feels like a hassle to add friends because of that long 3DS code. I cannot remember the last time I added somebody on my 3DS because of the hassle of that code. For my Nintendo, you're going to be able to earn Platinum and Gold points. From what I'm reading from the official Nintendo site, Platinum points can be exchanged for digital content and original goods. You can receive Platinum points by playing apps on your smart device, by logging into the Nintendo eShop, and meeting specific requirements. I mean, that could easily be done. I look forward to doing that. And, like, I think with the Gold, what is it, just for purchasing Nintendo eShop content. So it's Platinum that I'm seeing, like, from what I could see, like, you actually can earn the Platinum points for playing games. If I'm wrong, then it might be Gold, but I mean, from what I can understand, the Platinum points can actually be exchanged for actual physical goods again. Physical reward items. This is what we've been wanting for years again, and all we've been getting from the last couple years of Club Nintendo was digital content, and for me, that was just like, from what I've spent and what we've been used to with the physical rewards, getting the digital codes was, for games, like, we all know that was kind of like a hit to the heart, and we were like, Nintendo, why'd you do that? We wanted physical stuff, because, like, you know, like, you guys know I'm a physical collector, you know, and as you are probably collectors as well, you know the feeling. You like to have something that's collectible and a physical item that you can hold. Nowadays, like, everything is digital technology, digital codes, digital games. Yeah, it is convenient when you're switching between games. I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but I mean, like, I understand, like, oh, you know, I gotta go switch a game to play a different one, and with the digital game, it's just like, oh, click, 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 new game. But I still like holding physical media. I still like something that is tangible. It just feels right to me. So bringing back the physical rewards is definitely a good thing. And doing minute things, like just going onto the eShop and playing games and interacting with people earns you points. Like, that doesn't feel like you're doing a lot, but still that'll add up, and getting coupons and discounts, that's a very, very good way to get people to interact with your IPs more, because I read that, you know, they want to interact, get people in front of other things, like, oh, Mario toothbrush, like, get you to be like, oh, I want that shirt, I want to display this, I want to display that, I want to represent this when you're going out, and to really get the brand out to people again. However, I do understand if my Nintendo is going to act as its own separate, you know, rewards, specifically it's this reward program, and the Nintendo Network ID is still going to be, like, your online system, you know, then I get that. That makes sense too. I just felt like, you know, you gotta make sure that everything is connected as one, and that's what they want, and that's what I feel like we all want to as well, a majority, that just everything connected, everything works together in unison, and you earn points for everything you do. That sounds like a fantastic idea. But the question for me is, like, because of the fact that we've been without Club Nintendo for who knows how long, and all the content that we've been used to getting download the Club Nintendo codes for to redeem for coins and points and stuff, like what's going to happen to all that? Is there going to be any way for people who have had a Club Nintendo account continue to be a loyal Nintendo fan, and are we going to be able to get anything for those past games and consoles that we bought? Because the new Nintendo 3DS came out essentially after Club Nintendo closed and you couldn't redeem anything for it, and people used to get like a lot of points and coins for when you bought a new system and registered it with Club Nintendo. Is there going to be any way that we get any of that back somehow? I mean, I'm not going to really complain too much. I'm going to feel disappointed if there's no way I can get anything for that because of the fact that there was no reward system during that time period when a bunch of consoles and games came out, like the new Nintendo 3DSs and all the different versions. If there's a way that we are still able to recuperate that, that would be fantastic. And I don't know if this would be specifically related to My Nintendo because that's going to be like a reward program. Something I do want to see with Nintendo Network ID going into the future with at least NX, or at least if there's a way they can change this in the future for the Wii U as well, if they're going to have a lot of people, they're going to have an NX and a Wii U when that does come out, because I'm going to be one of those people. Yes, I will be a sheep and buy the NX day one most likely. I'm still going to play both systems, and I feel like we need some kind of point system as well, earning on the Nintendo Network ID. Not specifically like earning coins and points the way My Nintendo works, but with Xbox you get achievements. On PlayStation you get trophies. On Nintendo Network ID you really don't get anything. The closest thing that I felt that we had to that was when I played Hyrule Warriors, and when you achieved something like a certain number of enemies killed or earning a certain amount of rupees, like you would get medals displayed on your Nintendo Network ID page in your profile. That is something like medals isn't something that isn't being used currently as far as I'm aware. I would like Nintendo to implement something like medals, and like in your games when you achieve something, when you get something, you can't call it an achievement because that's under Xbox like I was saying, but like getting a medal for something, like the little minute things. That is something that I would like to see them add on Nintendo Network ID, since they are going to be doing things with My Nintendo and Miitomo where you earn points and coins as well. Or maybe you can have it be coins instead of medals. But something like those unlockables in a Nintendo system would be fantastic, and it's something that I've really been dying for to have, because I always played Nintendo consoles and I never really thought of that until I had my Xbox consoles and my PlayStations. Like, I like having the trophies, I like having the achievements. It feels like something I'm getting. And it's not like a physical thing, but it feels like, oh, I did this, I have this amount of trophies, I have this amount of achievements, this gamer score, this is cool. So I feel like I really want Nintendo to implement that as well with Nintendo Network ID while they're implementing this new reward system, My Nintendo and Miitomo, and having everything work together as one in unison in harmony. So those are just my thoughts on Miitomo and My Nintendo, and hopefully, since they're going to be combining everything into one unison working ecosystem, hopefully Nintendo Network ID has some good changes as well in the future, especially with NX coming up. If you guys have any thoughts and opinions, comments down below as well, let's discuss that. What things would you like to see Nintendo change for the future? If this is your first time on my channel, make sure you click that subscribe button down below. It'll let you know when I upload new videos. Also, be sure to check out the description for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It'll let you know when I upload and post random things as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you for my next video. Bye!